Welcome once again back to D.A.P. I'm your host, David Adams. Peace and blessings once again. Hey, listen, man, there's a lot of talk around this particular subject, and this is not a subject that's commonly, talked about. It's really never talked about, but I just happened to see a video. I just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention to see what you think about it. And some people are saying things like, it don't happen, it's impossible, and if it do, it's a bad thing. And what we're talking about is, we're talking about the vajayjay. Yes, indeed. Yeah. We're talking about the vajayjay. Some people say, some women may say, or even men may say, you shouldn't discuss stuff like that. Well, we're going to discuss it today. And here's a video I want to show you guys. And I want to get your opinion on what you think about it. Again, we're discussing the topic, the vajayjay, the truth about the vajayjay smell. Is it a myth or is it a reality? Is it a myth or a reality? Well, this brother right here, I just happened to come across his video, and this brother happens to say something totally different. Let me do one thing real quick before I start, though. I'll be right back. Just chime in. I'm sorry I had to take care of something real quick, but if you can chime in, let me know that you hear me. I appreciate it. Just press a one in the chat. Very much appreciate it. We're talking about something that's normally not talked about. Yeah. Normally we never talk about something like this. But again, I saw a video, and the video was a young brother. I think he called himself I Am the Truth, something to that effect. Yeah, I think he says I Am the Truth Hurts. That's his handle. I Am the Truth Hurts. Much love, much love. So he says something about a healthy cat doesn't have a smell. Would you agree with that? A healthy cat don't have a smell. Again, we're talking about the vajayjay. We're talking about what some call the coochie. We're talking about what some call the cat. Yep, that's what we're talking about right now. All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to play it all the way through, and I want your take on it, on what you think, and we're going to try to break this thing down. Is it reality or is it a myth? I'm going to show you the video right now. All right, right right now. Give me 1 minute. Okay, here we go.
Your chick is either dirty or she cheating. Coochie don't got no smell, bro. Vagina has a taste. And the taste can vary. The taste can be slightly tart. The taste could be sweet. Or it can taste like water. But coochie absolutely does not have a smell. This is not middle school. You should not be in that coochie and then afterwards or eating that coochie and afterwards you keep smelling your top lip and all. That coochie is foul. That coochie is contaminated. That coochie has some form of discharge. All grown women who are up on their hygiene, and there are a lot of women who aren't. Ask women how a woman's bathroom smells. If you ever go to a female's dorm in any prison or any college dorm, females are nasty and they're dirty, and women will tell you that. If that coochie has a smell, that coochie is not up to par. And you're about to see a gang of women. Oh, my coochie got a little hint of, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, your coochie should not be no hints of nothing. If that coochie has any smell, that coochie is not right. Am I lying?
So there you have the video of the brother by the name of I Am Truth, Hertz 357. Thank you for the content, my brother. But I want to see what you guys say about this right now. I want to make sure that, am I hearing this correct or am I hearing it wrong? What do you think about this particular topic? Does the coochie have a smell or no? So there are a lot of men that may come on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and they may say stuff like that. But at the end of the day, first I want to make sure you hear me. Put a one in the chat. At the end of the day, do it have a smell? Does it have a smell? Or it don't have a smell? I think that it's an open discussion. It's an open discussion here. So what we have to understand is what's a healthy smell versus an unhealthy smell, right? And there's so much debate around it. I've seen so many comments in this brother's comment board when he went on talking about this. It was so many comments. I'm talking 4,000 and some change of comments. And one person said, he right. It don't supposed to smell. All right. And this is a guy who's saying that. Okay. Another person says, but there is a taste. Even he said there is a taste. So if there's a taste in anything, I don't care if it's an orange, any type of fruit or vegetable, lettuce have a smell because there's a taste. He mentioned also it's supposed to taste like water. I don't know what I don't know what bodily fluids from any person taste exactly like water. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? I just want to make sure you guys understand the subject. We're going to break this down, okay? So now I'm going to go over the video again, and I'm going to try to hear what he says and go over exactly what he says, each word or each sentence or paragraph. Here we go.
Your chick is either dirty or she cheating. Coochie don't got no smell, bro. Vagina has a taste.
Okay, I disagree with that part. Either your woman is cheating or she's dirty. If the vagina have a smell, does that really mean that your woman is cheating or dirty? Answer that question for me, y'all. Answer that question for me. Does that really mean that? Now, if the hygiene is not right, I can say, and we all can agree, it's a possibility that it will have some type of smell. So if you're not, bathing at a timely manner, of course, it's going to have some type of smell because there is there's moisture there. You know what I mean? And if it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you washed up 6 in the morning and then you go out and about all day and you come home 8 o'clock at night, you don't think it's going to have some type of smell. It don't supposed to have some type of smell, brother, my sister. That's kind of strange. All right, let's continue what he's saying. Let's continue what he's talking about.
And the taste can vary. The taste can be slightly tart. The taste could be sweet, or it can taste like water. But coochie absolutely does not have a smell.
He said it can taste tart or it can taste sweet. But like I said, if there's a taste, most times if there's something with a taste and some type of moisture, some type of material feel, there got to be a smell to it as well. Now, the thing about it is, there is no vajayjay that have or don't have no smell at all. I disagree with that. I kind of disagree with that, my brother. But I think that's all cap. I think that's cap. I think that a lot of men love to try to appease women, especially on social media. And it keeps them, in their head, oh, my thing smell like strawberries. Oh, my thing smell like, come on, man. If it smell like strawberries, there's a possibility you done spray some strawberry scents down there. You know what I mean? So, like I said, brothers be trying to appease women.
This is not middle school. You should not be in that coochie and then afterwards or eating that coochie and afterwards you keep smelling your top lip and all. That coochie is foul. That coochie.
How come some people have this mindset and think in their mind that it's impossible, that folks swear that they are odorless? Now, even when it comes down to men, let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. This is D.A.P, right? This is D.A.P. Let's keep it real. This is D.A.P. Come on now. We're not going to sugarcoat this. Even men with their sacks have a smell, have a scent. When after it's washed and hours go by, this man comes home at 11, 12 at night after he'd been out working, hustling, trying to make things happen. And he comes home or during the middle of the day. You mean to tell me this man, these sacks don't have a smell at all? Come on, man. Come on. This man don't even have a slit. This man don't even have moisture that's built up in a slit. And it has a smell. Am I right or am I wrong? Come on now. Come on now. Let's keep it honest. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. And here's a people that has slits, that has moisture in a closed environment. So, my brother, why are you lying to people? Why are you appeasing people? I know what it is. It's about that dollar, man. It's about that bag. It's definitely about that bag. Gotta be about the bag. Gotta be about the bag. I can't see no other reason why you would say that there is no smell. And if you got a smell, you either cheating or you just dirty. Wow. All right, let's listen to some more. Let's listen to some more, y'all.
Coochie is contaminated. That coochie has some form of discharge.
So if it got a smell, it's contaminated. Not only it's contaminated, it has a discharge. All right. Now, we all can agree if the vajayjay have a smell or a discharge, we all can agree that it's going to have a smell. Am I right? Okay. So if it don't have a discharge, and if she's not dirty and it smells, something wrong? So my thing is, I believe every person has a smell. Let's be honest. Everyone has a smell. You're not going to put your hand down there, my sister, my brother, and bring it up to your nose and say it doesn't have a smell at all. That's cap. That's cap. Now, the different smells that one may have may be for many different reasons, but I'm sure, my brother, it has a smell. Now, do you believe the vajayjay is supposed to have a smell? Some feel like they don't, like this brother. You know what I mean? In his mind, he feel like it don't supposed to have a smell. Got it.
All grown women who are up on their hygiene, and there are a lot of women who aren't. Ask women how a woman's bathroom smells.
All right. I guess he's saying, when you go in the public bathroom, you hear or you see, you've heard maybe that their bathrooms are very, very nasty. And yes, that could be true. I've even heard women say that. I've heard women say that about women bathrooms. So, but you got to think there are a whole lot of things going on. I mean, it could be all types of periods, and like I said earlier, it does have a smell or scent. Even if it's clean, she can get right out the shower, and there will be a scent, but it might not be a funky scent, man. It might not be a funky, stink, fishy, lobster. You know what I mean? Shrimp smell. Of course, it might not be a smell like that. But my point is, there is a smell. There is a smell. You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to cap on this, man. We're not going to, tiptoe around this and make it seem like there is no such thing. There is no way, impossible, that the natural body of a woman has no smell at all. Like I said earlier, man, the sack has a smell. It's not even open. There is no cut, there is no slit, and there is no juices there. naturally, we sweat. The body naturally sweats. Come on. Come on, man. The body naturally sweats. And as a man, you're going to smell a little stench. You're going to smell some type of musk. You know what I mean? And you're not going to sit here and tell me and Cap that there is no type of scent coming from inside of a warm place where there's moisture. Not going to tell me that. But some people, they're going to go with that. And some people going to be like, oh, word, it don't smell. And then when they deal with someone and they smell some type of musky smell or some type of smell that has a little stench, but not funky, dirty stink, like that garbage truck juice. You know what I mean? Now, if they smell like garbage truck juice, you know it's a problem. You know that it's a problem if it smells like garbage truck juice. Let's stop. You know what I mean? Let's stop the cap on that. Impossible if it smells like garbage truck juice. So here's a young brother says this. This young brother says this. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Here's a brother. This is what he says. Let me share this with you. Young brother says this. Bang. Bang. Replace. Okay. Here we go.
Because I hate pretty women. Pretty women be having the worst pH balances. Like, yeah, you bad and you smell bad. Like, I be mediocre about it. Like, you too bad, I don't want you. So I know you ain't washing that thing right. Like, you gotta get it together. Let me punch it. Because I hate pretty women. Pretty women be having the worst pH balances. Like, yeah, you bad and you smell bad. Like, I be mediocre about it. Like, you too bad, I don't want you. So I know you ain't washing that thing right. Like, you gotta get it together.
I'm gonna tell you that a lot of men discuss and talk about what he just said. A lot of bad, beautiful women. This is stuff that men have discussed. You know what I mean? Things like if she real pretty and she bad, a lot of times they have a really bad smell. Why do some men say that? Some men say that because they understand that, especially if she's single, she's doing a lot of dating. There's a lot of men that's coming on to her on the regular. And it's not like she's not accepting. So there are things that causes women to have bad smells. Let me just find it real quick. I was just looking at it and I want to show you guys it. Okay. Here's a expert on odor. All right, an expert, the doctors. Let's see.
Here are some common questions that I get about this topic. Question number 1, what causes vaginal odor? Well, abnormal vaginal odor can have a number of different causes. For example, if the balance between the good bacteria and bad bacteria is off in a woman's vagina, then she might notice a fishy smell that is characteristic of an infection called bacterial vaginosis. Or if a woman has a vaginal yeast infection, she might notice a yeast-like smell. Other causes include things like a forgotten tampon, sweating that happens with working out, a sexually transmitted infection, or in rare cases, an abnormal vaginal odor can be due to vaginal or cervical cancer. Question number 2. Is it typical for a female's vaginal odor to change throughout her menstrual cycle?
Now, there you have it. There's a lot of different reasons why it could be smelling the way it smells. So, if it's really horrible, it can be STDs. It can be, I was shocked about that cancer part too. You know what I mean? Yeah, the cancer, you can have cancer and all types of different things that will cause certain scents or bad scents from a woman's vajayjay. But normally, there is a scent, but it's not really horrible. If it's a healthy vajayjay, I believe that it's not that bad. It's not. It's like if you smell dirt, you know what I mean. Regular dirt. Dirt has a smell because there's a material. You know what I mean. Even if it rains and you smell the dirt, there's a certain scent comes from dirt. Everything has some type of scent, no matter what, especially if it's a living thing. You know what I mean? If it's a living thing, even vegetables and fruits have a scent. So let's not play like there is no scent in the vajayjay. Sometimes, like I said, men try to keep women delusional when it comes to stuff like that and making them think that, yeah, my thing do smell like apples. He right. Nah, we not doing that. So, one person says in his comments, the guy who spoke on this particular topic. One woman says this. I'm gonna read her comment. She says, "Yes, because mine has had a zero smell, and then you're with someone, and bam, it smells. That's the guy, not me." So women are saying things like men are giving them the smell. I guess the funky smell, that is. You know what I mean? I think the funky smell she's speaking of. But for her to say she has zero smell, that's cap. That's cap. Yeah, that's cap. It's also said people or women with diabetes can have a very bad odor as well down there. So it always have to do something with some type of sickness or STD or some type of issue, imbalance or whatever the case may be, that will give you the really bad smell to the point where some may smell like garbage truck juice. There are women who actually said even going into a restroom of a woman's restroom, and you hear these women actually verbalize that, damn, she went behind somebody and she come out the bathroom and she just go off. Like, I couldn't even use the bathroom and smell like, who the hell was in there? You know what I mean? And we're not even talking about taking a dunk. We talking about just pissing. You heard? Yeah. So here's another comment. I think the name is Miss Moore Shawana. Shawana says, so I'm a vegetarian and I don't have a scent at all. I don't have a scent at all. Cap. That's all cap. We're not saying you funky, Shawana. What you should say, my vajayjay, my cookies, my cat, my coochie don't stink at all. Now, that's the proper way I think those words should be said, but not like my man talking about it don't have a smell at all. No, not that. Not at all. Come on now.
That coochie has some form of discharge. All grown women who are up on their hygiene, and there are a lot of women who aren't. Ask women how a woman's bathroom smells. If you ever go to a female's dorm in any prison or any college dorm, females are nasty and they're dirty, and women will tell you that. If that coochie has a smell, that coochie is not up to par.
There's also a words going around for many years, discussions amongst men. Even women say this. If a woman's house is nasty, dirty, if a woman's house, listen to me good, young fellas, listen to me good, young ladies. If a woman's house is very nasty, dirty, unkept, it's a possibility. It's more likely that down there in them areas and them, how can I say it? Them coochie streets down there in that area is not up to par. Now those are some conversations that have been had and that's been going on for many, many years. Just like they say things like, if her feet is always dirty, they say, I'm not saying it. I'm saying what the people have been saying for many, many years, what the men have been saying for many, many years, and what some grown women have been saying for many, many years. If the feet not right, it's a possibility, more likely, she didn't get down there that right as well. But we're talking about, should the vajayjay have a smell? Yes, I believe it should have a smell, and it does have a smell, but not a funky, stinking smell. All right. So let's keep it honest. One young lady says in the comments, because I went on this post and I said lies. It does have a smell. Coochie don't supposed to smell like a lobster or a garbage truck juice, but it do have a natural musky smell. Not funky though. People need to stop trying to appease women. This is a big problem on social media all the way around. Big problem. Talking about coochie taste sweet. That's like saying apples taste like onions. That's a lie. That's a straight out lie. That's like saying onions taste like honey. That's a lie. You know what I mean? That's like saying strawberries taste like bacon, or bacon tastes like strawberries. That's a lie. Every one or thing has a taste and a smell. Because at the end of the day, man, that's weird. It's weird for a person to even think like that. Now, this is a comment after mine who actually came in and said, her name is Kate. Her very words was, thank you. I was strolling and I was very disappointed in these comments. People sweat. That's natural. Now, fishy or a bad type of musky, stinky, time for the doctor. Exactly. You know what I mean? So she kept it honest. She kept it real. This is a woman. This is a grown woman. You know what I mean? Another grown woman, Maya, she pops in the comments and she says, exactly, David Adams. They act like their balls don't sweat and we can't smell it. These are natural smells, man. Come on. Natural smells. What you talking about? You know what I mean? Some men have a more stinky smell than others when they sweat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Talking about women don't have a smell. Get out of here, man. Come on. Let's keep it G. Let's keep it 100.
You're about to see a gang of women. Oh, my coochie got a little hint of no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Your coochie should not be no hints of nothing. If that coochie has any.
How you going to tell a woman She coming in the comments board and she says, the JJ has a hint of, you know what I mean? And you gonna say, no, 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 no. What you talking about, bro? She about to say her coochie does have a scent. Some type of scent. Not funky, but a scent. You saying it don't have no smell. Come on, man. You capping. 100% cap. 100% cap.
Any smell, that coochie is not right. Am I lying?
Yes, you're lying. Any smell. Any smell? Even the natural fresh smell of the vajayjay is diseased? Bruh, who you been dealing with? Because if you're talking about a funky, funky garbage truck juice smell, we all agree with that. We all agree with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, real talk. But not a natural smell of the bodily fluids from a woman, man. Come on. Stop capping. Peace and blessings. What's good with you? What's good with you? Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you. Word is Barnes. Much love to you. Miss Barnes, much love to you. Mr. Barnes, much love to you. Henderson, do me the favor, like and share the page. It's appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, man, just some basic knowledge, wisdom, and understanding without the lies, without the appeasing. You know what I mean? We got to get away from appeasing people, man. Ladies, if the man balls smell like garbage truck juice, let them know, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep it real. Keep it real. Don't be telling him, oh man, your balls smell like, straight up, what they call them things, Sabrett sausages. Yeah, those sacks smell like peanut butter. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. You know damn well they smell a little musky, a little musty, or whatever the case may be. And if they smell like garbage truck juice, tell them. Keep it honest. Keep it real. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, man. Talking about it tastes sweet. Let me hear him say that again. Let me hear him say that one more again. Let me hear what my man said. Let's rewind this thing right here. Listen,
Your chick
y'all,
is
for y'all
either
just
dirty or she cheating. Coochie don't got no smell, bro. Vagina has a taste. And the taste can vary. The taste can be slightly.
How she have a taste and don't have a smell? At all. Brother Cap, he's trying to get that paper. Because, and the thing about it is a lot of money definitely comes from women content. A lot of guys get a lot of money from appeasing women. I just want you to keep that in mind. Some of them not going to tell you the truth. They're going to appease you so that you can keep commenting and be like, that's right, and then make them delusional and them sitting there saying, that's right, because the other women, and they smell like this, and they got a little smell, if they got just a little smell, something wrong with that thing. So you'll be having them thinking that because you telling them you should have zero smell, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it.
Tart. The taste could be sweet, or it can taste like water. But coochie,
it can taste tart, but it can't have a smell. It can taste tart, but it can't have a smell. Cap.
absolutely does not have a smell. This is not middle school. You should not be in that coochie and then afterwards or eating that coochie and afterwards you keep smelling your top lip and all. That coochie is foul. That coochie is contaminated. That coochie has some form of discharge. All grown women who are up on their hygiene that are up on their hygiene, and there are a lot of women who aren't. Ask women how a woman's bathroom smells. If you ever go to a female's dorm in any prison or any college dorm,
you can tell he done had a conversation with a chick who went into a bathroom, and they had a discussion about that. And she was going in and she was trying to down chicks that got a really bad smell, possibly like garbage truck juice. Yeah, that's what this is all about. He's just trying to appease to the women that, you know, that may not have a really bad, funky, fishy shrimp, crabs, clams, lobster smell. You know what I mean? That's what he's speaking of. But far as not having a smell at all, come on, man.
females are nasty and they're dirty, and women will tell you that. If that coochie has a smell, that coochie is not up to par.
Now, here's another woman who had a comment inside that comment board, on this comment board. She says on this comment board, Mrs. Woods, I would say. She said, yes, it do. Everyone has a different smell. It can't be too sweet or too fishy. Musky smell is normal, especially if you're exercising. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like a woman that keep it real. Trying to fabricate and appease and make some women feel like, you know, come on, man. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, though, for trying to get that paper. I'm not even mad at you. Here's another person said, Wendy. Wendy said, it does not supposed to stink. It sends a pH balance in her cycle, time of the month or whatever, also whatever. It might smell a bit different, but not bad. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it may smell a little something, a natural smell. And sometimes that natural smell, which is what she was talking about, that little musky smell, most men love that, man. It's a natural smell. It's not funky. It don't make you go, oh, you don't smell it on your top lip all day. You understand what I'm saying? You don't smell it on you all day. That's the natural smell that we're talking about here. So Naomi says this, but if there's a taste, wouldn't it be a smell? This is what I'm talking about. This is just obvious stuff, man. This is obvious. This is a no-brainer. Anything that has a taste, it definitely has a smell. Bottom line. You cannot deny that. Anything that has a taste has a smell. So that's contradictory right there, bro. Contradicting yourself. Yeah. This is all for clicks, all for likes, all for engagement, all for getting that bag. That's it. That's it. That's all that's about. That's all that's about. Bottom line. How y'all doing this
And you're about to see a gang of
this
women.
lunchtime?
Oh, my coochie got a little hint of no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Your coochie should not be no hints of nothing. If that coochie has any smell, that coochie is not right. Am I lying? Your chick is.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yep, so that's about my time right there. I just wanted you guys to come on here and go ahead and make your comment of what you think. Does the vajayjay, the coochie, whatever you call it, the cookie, the cat, should it have a smell? Yes or no? Is there a myth? Is there a myth that it's don't smell at all? It don't supposed to have zero I'm going to say it again. Zero smell. Does it supposed to have a zero smell? Is that a reality? I would love to hear your point. I would love to hear your perspective on this particular topic. So I thank you guys for chiming in, for checking it out. Normally we wouldn't discuss something like that, but I just saw that clip and had a little debate a little bit online with it. And I think that, yeah, it's need to be discussed, talked about, so we don't give these younger girls a delusion early coming up in their head. Yeah, they saying the same. My thing don't have no smell. No, no, they don't. No, they lying. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that to the people, man. You have a great following. I think this guy have thousands of followers, and he telling young ladies that. Come on, man, get out of here with that. Because someone souped your head up. Some other woman souped your head up and made you believe that crap. Souped you up and said, women don't supposed to have no smell at all. Nah, come on, man. If that's the case, why they spraying stuff? Why you gotta spray something if that they don't have no smell at all? Some women don't even like the regular natural smell, the natural scent. Some women don't like the natural scent of their body, which don't stink. Some don't like that. So they be like, so they even know that it has a scent. Come on. Keep it 100. What's good with you? Much love and respect. So tomorrow, which is a Wednesday, we're going to be discussing a few things. We're going back to the Focus on You series, and we're going to be dealing with Focus on You episode number 4. All right, so tune in for that around lunchtime. Step in with me. No, as a matter of fact, we're going to do that probably that night, Wednesday night, about 8 o'clock. All right, we might do a basic lunch thing, every Wednesday about 12 o'clock. So tune in with me on that. We're going to just be, just chopping it up. I want to know some of the great things that you have accomplished in your life, some of the things that you're proud of, some of the things that you, feel good about that you accomplished this week, last week, last month, or even this year. So whatever that is, we're going to discuss that tomorrow about 12 o'clock. Tune in. All right. On lunch with D.A.P. Much love and respect. I appreciate you guys. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Stay vibrant. Eat right. Drink some water. Get some of your hydration from the fruits and vegetables. Much love and respect. Peace and blessings. Bang. D.A.P.